Right, 9 November 2025, and today I'm excited to be giving you some quick breaking news. So what has happened is that today a number of provincial coordinating committee meetings of Zanu PF have been held, and out of those meetings we now know what is going to happen with ED 2030. So clarity has been given today, and the clarity is that the process of Mnangagwa going for a third term is not going to be in the hands of the people. So it was clearly said today that that process is only going to be in the hands of two bodies, and that is the minister Ziyambi Ziyambi and then parliament. So it was clearly said by Chinamasa today in Mutare that there will be no role for any people or any of the ordinary people in this process. That process will be done in parliament, and it will be done by Ziyambi Ziyambi or the Minister of Justice. So unfortunately, my videos are not ready. So what I'm going to do is in the morning, I'm going to play you the videos. What Chinamasa has said is that anyone who tries to reverse this process, they must be warned. So he has warned anyone who tries to reverse this process and anyone who tries to use the Zanu PF structures to reverse the process has been warned. And obviously that person is Chiwenga, who prior to the Zanu PF Annual National People's Conference was working through the structures and also through the Politburo and through the Central Committee and all the structures of Zanu PF. Chinamasa has said that is no longer allowed. So no one is now allowed to go into Zanu PF structures because it has moved from the party, it is now with the government. So I'm going to give you those videos, and as I said, I apologize because as I was working here, my videos were not yet ready and they take a bit of time. I needed to get the videos ready and they're not yet ready. So that was said, and then Tagwirei has spoken for the first time. He has given a speech, an acceptance speech, after he attended his first PCC meeting. So Kudakwa Tagwirei has said he only answers to Mnangagwa, and when he comes to the people, he is delivering a message from Mnangagwa. So I'll give you those videos in the morning. The first one by Tagwirei, by Chinamasa warning Chiwenga, and the second one by Tagwirei explaining that he is only working and doing what is said or demanded by Mnangagwa. So currently what is happening is that nationally, people are going to constituencies to sell the idea of 2030. Yesterday we saw Chinotimba, and then today we've seen Genfan. So there are a lot of meetings taking place at constituency level where Mnangagwa's achievements are being explained. So the purpose of these meetings is to explain Mnangagwa's achievements. So everywhere they go, and also processes are taking place, regularization of title deeds, giving away of goods, all sorts of things that you're seeing. You saw people dragging each other, fighting over bags of maize. It's almost as if there's a secret campaign that is taking place within Zanu PF to make sure that the grassroots think that Mnangagwa is doing very well. And then at the top, all the PCCs are taking place right now. So tomorrow, we're going to see which other PCCs took place. But Harare and Manicaland were very, very important. However, I'm not sure about Mashingo, Mash East, Mash West, and Mash Central. Remember, those are the provinces that were previously not in support of ED 2030. So I didn't see the PCCs for that, those four provinces, but we've seen Mutare and we've seen Harare. And in both instances, they had to reaffirm that ED 2030 is going forward They want unity. They don't want opposition. And particularly in Mutare, where Chinamasa said, no one should use this process of the party. It's no longer with the party. It's now with the government. Right. I think I'm done for now. I don't have to say more because, as I said, my videos are not ready. As soon as they are ready in the morning, I'll come back here and show you Chinamasa speaking. What is Chiwenga going to do next? Because Tagwirei has got the army. What is Chiwenga going to do? That is the next question. I would like to thank all of you. Remember, on our side, tomorrow, we're going to file our papers. So we've been given permission. Our papers have been accepted. We're just paying the stamp fee tomorrow. So Mkoma Mo Precision Mzazi is paying the stamp fee. And then we'll be able to give you the response within 10 days. So tomorrow, we're submitting our papers to the Constitutional Court, which is one of the only processes left. As you can see, this is not going to go to a referendum. These guys want to go straight to Parliament and pass this thing. If we don't do it now, the next thing you're going to see is Parliament passing ED 2030. So this is the last stand. And the good thing is, Senator Kalipale Pugen said here, is that we'll get a response and get to see what the Minister of Justice is thinking. So tomorrow I'll update you around midday to say if we've submitted our papers and if our papers have been stamped. After they're stamped, we're going to take the papers to the different respondents. So we have to submit to the different respondents and then give them 10 days to respond. Parliament is opening, if I'm not mistaken, on the 15th or 14th, somewhere around there, this week, midweek this week, maybe 12th, I don't know, but they're opening this week. And I expect things to move very, very fast regarding ED 2030. So it's important for us to support the court process while we await the processes in the ministry. So as you heard Chinamasa saying, it's now with the government and now with the Parliament. So it's no longer going back to the grassroots. All right, let's quickly look at the comments. So you're sanitizing it because your letter will be thrown away. Velelen Dube, what are you doing yourself? You heard there are many remedies. What is your option right now? Besides going to court, what else can you do? Do you just sit there and wait for Parliament to start passing? Or you try to get a response? What is better, what you're doing and what we're doing? So I don't understand. And then let's look at, you always repeat reports why, Gambakwe, why ever media talk about you blaming for the arrest. I don't know. And I don't care. What is a media? What is a media? Come on, man. Gambakwe has been running since 2010 when some of those guys were in their booties. You know my booties? Those little boots made of cloth. That is those people. They don't know nothing about what's going on. So I think which court, when I listen to you, Bikadoro, yes, in history, in the history of Zimbabwe, it will be written. Gambakwe and more precision Muzadzi went to the Constitutional Court and filed in opposition to Mnangagwa. Then in your village, Phineas, it will be written, Phineas akati Bikadoro, but not in history. So what are Jimo history? This is what Jimo history. Stop doing or measuring the minor. You know, Zagunans could measure the minor. That is what you're doing. Because you won't let us in some village. So Kubika Wawa. It's not as a Constitutional Court. Is the president not doing well? Gambakwe, do you know the meaning of Vision 2030? Yes. Mnangagwa is starting to look good. I don't want to lie to you guys. My view of Mnangagwa changed suddenly after Tanzania, after Mozambique, after Madagascar. I've got a totally different view of the current situation in Zimbabwe. I think we need to preserve where we are and do better. We should not go worse. So we need to move better from where we are. But we're not as bad as other countries, like the killing of over 2,000 people with the numbers as high as 6,000 being mentioned. That is a disaster. So that is a disaster. Are you on your way to America as per divine? That is going to give you a house in America and flying you there. Okay, guys, divine akupenga. Divine akupenga. Siyani yani mulu. Don't go to America really. We never discussed anything about me going to America. Veronica, Cindy, Shatarwa Kupi. Inini, I'm going to be in Zimbabwe. That's where I'm going to be. Who's talking about me going to America? Ndakaudza rutendo last week panapa kuti musaita zvodaro. Munhu anopenga takatarisa sekuseka. Okay, I think we've covered everything. We are in a critical moment. Don't just sit there. Be part of it. So don't just sit there, be part of it, because Zanu PF is moving and they are moving fast, and it's amazing. All right, I would like to thank all of you for watching. It was an amazing day, and I'll see you in the morning. Let's quickly look at one newspaper that I didn't look at in the morning, so that you can see if there's anything of interest over there. In fact, so much has happened, and I want to show you the Sunday Mail. We didn't look at it in the morning. I know most of you haven't seen it because you're in the remote areas of Zimbabwe. So, in fact, I won't show you this, but civil servants have been paid a bonus. So, civil servants have been paid a bonus. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and a good day. Is it a good day? I always say these things. And a good night to you all.